So how do you decide between these two programs?
The first thing I would say is that they're not mutually exclusive. So you can take courses in both programs without even pursuing the two certificates. But in general, when we talk to students, there are three major considerations. So the first is what kind of credit or credential you're interested in. The second are the kinds of assignments that you might be doing in the two programs. And the third is the flexibility and time commitment. So let's unpack each of those. In terms of the credit, for the graduate programs, you'll be getting a Stanford transcript. For many students, that's important because they might want to apply or transfer these units to a degree program. On the professional side, you'll be earning continuing education units. Maybe you don't need that transcript. In terms of the assignments, on the credit-bearing programs, you will tend to have exams and projects. You tend not to have those on the professional side. That's part of making those programs more flexible. And the third, of course, is the time commitment and flexibility. For the credit-bearing programs, as we said, it's more intensive. It tends to be 20 to 25 hours a week. Those exams themselves will be scheduled. And on the professional side, there tends to be a little bit more flexibility on that, a little bit less time commitment. Where should they start? What's the first course they should enroll in for these two programs?
So it will depend a little bit on their prior knowledge and experience. But I think in a lot of the cases, people just don't really know. And if you're newer to AI, you don't really know where to start. CS221 or XCS221, which is called AI Principles and Techniques, is a good class to start. It covers a lot of the material that you will then use in other classes.
I would also say that for many students, they will be drawn immediately to CS229 or XCS229, which is the machine learning class. Even if you have the prerequisites to do machine learning, it is a very demanding class. So it's often nice to take another course to get a sense of just what the logistics are and how these courses work, and then having completed one course, then moving on to the machine learning course. On the other hand, we have plenty of students who do take it as their first course. It's their favorite course. They love it. It really provides the entryway into a lot of those other topics. But it's one consideration that we often say when students are asking us where to start. So Petro, you have the AI professional program. You have the AI graduate program. Is there a way to transfer between these two programs?
So in the AI professional program, you will need to complete 3 courses in order to get the certificate. In case of the graduate program, you will need to complete 4 courses to get a certificate.
One path that we frequently see are learners coming in and taking professional courses to satisfy some of the core work and satisfy some of the prerequisites for the graduate courses. And then they move and they pursue the graduate certificate and take those more niche classes. As Petra said, you need 3 courses for the AI professional program, and 1 credit-bearing course can count towards it. So another path we see is someone who comes in and starts with the credit-bearing programs, decides it's too rigorous or just not going to fit the time that they have available. So they'll take that 1 credit-bearing class and complete out the professional certificate.